Hey YouTube, Drew the Shed here. Obviously not out in the shed, in the bedroom, the other set for Drew of the Shed. Not smoking a pipe tonight. We'll get into that in a little bit. We are drinking a beer. Tonight's beer, as you can see, is very full. It's Sierra Nevada's BFD, meaning beer for drinking, as opposed to BFL, beer for looking. And we got Wife of the Shed off in the background as our peanut gallery tonight. And we also got the cat Walter in the peanut gallery as well. Yeah, Sierra Nevada BFD, beer for drinking, casually crushable. Kind of an odd measurement in their can, 19.2 fluid ounces. A little bizarre, not a pint, not a 22 ounce. Weird. But, excuse me. It is kind of an interesting beer. Let's see. ABV, alcohol by volume, 4.8%. So that's why they're calling it casually crushable. It is still rather hoppy, like you would find in Sierra Nevada and expect from them. Probably now it would be classified as an American Pale Ale, but 10 years ago it would have definitely fit into the category of IPA. So, as a lot of you know, not my favorite style, but every once in a while I'll have one. And it said BFD on the can and it was really cheap, and so I thought it was just interesting enough to get. I think it was like $1.89. Yeah, from a craft brewery, $1.89 for 19.2 ounces is rather cheap. So, why am I not smoking a pipe? Well, I think tonight's video will gladly be called When Life Gives You Lemons, Drink a Beer. So, this week has kind of been a week of lemons for me. Let's see. Toilet leaked. The wax seal where it meets the floor gave out and started oozing from the bottom. And if you know anything about me, about a couple years ago, 1 year ago, our apartment flooded from a
year and a half ago, yeah.
Ruptured water heater. So that was kind of a oh no, but at the same time glad it wasn't worse. But it was made better because our landlord got us a new toilet.
It's no longer blue.
And we no longer have a blue toilet. You've never seen our toilet, but my toilet was like the color of my shirt. It's rather interesting, probably something from the late 1970s, early 1980s. So yeah. And then today, why am I not smoking a pipe? Well, somebody was going to come over and smoke a pipe with me and plans fell through. And so I decided, let's drink a beer. But we've all heard the phrase, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And at times, yeah, that can be really hard to do. But it is probably the best thing to do in those situations. Taking, for instance, when our apartment flooded. Yeah, it sucked, but guess what? We got new carpet. So, you know, and there's always going to be times in your life when it doesn't go... Oh, excuse me again, this beer is extremely carbonated too. When I first poured it, that much was head, and I was doing a correct pour. So, go figure, $1.89, you get what you get. But, it's, you know, we're going to get those bumps in the road. We're going to get knocked off course. But you have to reposition, adjust, and go on. If you let the situation just affect you, and you're going to brood on it, it's not going to be very good for you. and you're not going to move on from it, and you're going to find yourself suffering a lot more than you should have. So, in this case, since I am an adult, when life gives me lemons, I drink a beer, you knock it back, you get to work. So, just a little shorty tonight for you, but keep that in mind. Drink a beer, knock it back, get to work. Until I see you again, be kind and good to each other.